Today is a good day. It's new car day, the sun is shining, and we're taking this FK Type R to go and pick up the new car. What is the new car? Let's find out. So it's new car day, but for me it is two new car days because I've never driven an FK8 Civic Type R before, and I must admit, first impressions are very good. This one's been breathed upon. Talk have added a few goodies to this one, which I shall list in a second, but for now, the first thing I want to talk about before I hit dual carriageway is this gear change. It's just beautiful, literally. Put your foot down, go for it. It's just so tight, so precision. It makes heeling and towing a pleasure. You just want to change gear for the fun of it. Next up, now that I've hit the dual carriageway, I'm doing 2,600 RPM at 70 miles an hour. Every other Type R I've ever driven at motorway speeds is not a relaxed cruiser. Usually far higher on the revs. This one is quiet, it's comfortable. It does say comfort on the dashboard here, and there is a switch that says comfort in one direction and race in the other. So in a bit I might find some little twisty roads and see what that's about. Considering it's on rubber band tyres, it's actually absorbing a lot of the little niggle bumps really well in this comfort mode. I suspect that would change in race mode, but for the minute, yeah, it's lovely. It's a nice place to be. The seats are really supportive. Something that I have a bad back every now and then, and this is one of those now moments of having a bad back. This seat is really good. It's nice and comfortable. There's loads of room in the back. I've got 4 camera guys and a sound guy in the boot. I haven't, but you could. And then there's this swell of mid-range torque. Just put your foot down, we're up a steep hill, and it just gathers pace. It just takes a deep breath and catapults you forward. I don't remember that in any other Type R. It seems that turbocharging really was the way forward. Now, as I said, this one has had some enhancements. Little bit of tickling under the bonnet. It hasn't been mapped yet, so we can't make the most of those little tickles. However, it does have a PRL Motorsports front mount intercooler, a PRL Motorsports hard pipe intake kit, and most beautifully of all, a Gruppa M carbon fibre air filter intake. It's just a work of art. Everybody loves carbon fibre, and if you don't, you're just not right in the head, are you? It's the diamonds for the men. Glistens. Now, there's an elephant in the room about this Civic Type R. There's a reason why I haven't driven one. I haven't really wanted to, based on the looks of it. It's not my cup of tea. But from in here, I can't see it, so that's all that matters. In here, I actually really like it. So what are we collecting? I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise. However, I'm wearing a beige cardigan because I reckon it's an old person's car. That's all I've been told. So I figured I'd dress accordingly. Now, in all seriousness, I'm sure you guys will probably guess from the few clues that I'm going to give you. Torque GT aren't just about the classics. They're about all decent Japanese performance cars, luxury cars, whatever. And at the minute, one Japanese manufacturer has come up with an instant classic. It's a cult car already. It's an homologation model. It's 4-wheel drive, it's turbocharged, and it's manual. And those are the most perfect ingredients for an absolute hooligan car. There. Come on, come on. It's a Yaris, but it's not a normal Yaris. It's the utterly mental Yaris GR, circuit pack, everything. It's a 3-cylinder Yaris. I shouldn't be this excited, but it's a 1.6 3-cylinder Yaris, turbocharged to 257 horsepower, with 4-wheel drive, with a 6-speed manual gearbox. So that's the only option. This is a pure driver's car. It was developed to homologate the WRC rally cars. And what they did was they did pretty much a ground-up design. So, where do we start? It's a 2-door, or 3. So there's no back doors. And this roof line, completely different to your standard Yaris. Now, rumour has it, Toyota's WRC boss, Tommy Mäkinen, said it needs to be even lower. But Toyota said, no, we're going to get rid of the rear doors and we'll lower the roof line for you. We can't go any lower. And he said, get rid of the rear seats. And they said, no, it still needs to be a practical car. Now, this car comes with a few little gifts. We got a little teddy bear of the robot that Toyota made and sent it up into space. Now, apparently, this robot could detect when you were happy or sad and ask you why you were happy or sad while it lived on the International Space Station. That freaks me out. That's like Space Odyssey 2001, but 20 years later. Sci-fi is real, folks, and it has to be. Why would we get a car like this? And then the keys come in this lovely little bamboo box. Look at that. Isn't it dinky? Key's massive, mind. But this, the key to happiness. The key to a turbocharged 4-wheel drive, rally-inspired homologation special. Back in July, Toyota stopped taking orders for the Yaris GR, thus making this pretty much a cult car already. you can't buy them anymore. That's it, done. The second-hand market is already putting cars on there for more than they were new. That's good maths. That's man maths. Anyway, first impressions of the car. It's very quiet. It's very refined. It's really, really torquey, even from low down. It just wants to, you can feel how eager it is. I haven't messed with any of the sport settings or anything like that at the minute. But straight away, just going around these industrial estate roundabouts, up to 3,000 RPM tops, it just wants to go. You can feel it. You can feel the grip. The steering is wonderful. Big bump coming up, and it soaked it up. My bum puckered then because I saw the bump while I was talking. I was, and it handled it. I think I might be able to relax a bit more in this car. Straight away, compared with the Type R. The Type R was a fantastic machine, but this, out the box, just feels more like an eager puppy. Ooh, that just won't leave you alone. It's just, come on, let's go out and play, let's go out and play, let's go out and play. It's just got a playful nature. I'm half a mile away from the dealership. And right now, I can see Dartmoor looming, calling me. We're back in the Yaris GR, and now we're going to see what it's about as we head to some lovely B roads. My favourite B roads. Something's telling me they are the type of roads that this car will just eat up. Just chew them up, spit them out, and go, next! Everything is telling me that that's what this car's built for. It feels so eager. Even just at 2,000 RPM, you tickle that throttle and it wants to go. Steering requires minimal inputs. First impressions, what can I tell you? Well, I'm glad that I didn't take this back to HQ and I've snuck up on the moors to enjoy it, because I am smitten. It's definitely love at first test drive. This is an absolute beast, and I want one. At the minute, we need to run it in and get some miles on it. However, when we do, I reckon that we do a head-to-head with the FK Type R. Again, first time I've driven this today, and this. I can't choose between the two. So I think a proper head-to-head battle with both of these cars on some brilliant British B roads is the way to go. Let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.